previous lecture we have started decoder circuit. So now we will see the two applications of decoder circuit. That is, first is full adder circuit using the decoder circuit using the 3x8 decoder circuit. The second is full subtractor circuit using the 3x8 decoder circuit. So it's very simple, as we have learned how to build the decoder circuit using the truth table. So that is, first is input and output of decoder truth table of the full adder circuit. You know that this is the 3-bit full adder circuit, and it is the truth table of full adder circuit is the sum column and is the carry column. So now we can write this sum column and carry column in terms of max term, in terms of min terms, or sum of product form, right? So we can write sum term S is equal to, so you see that in the sum column only this and these bits are high and all other bits are 0, right? So only 1, 2, 4 and 7 input bits are high. So if we give 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 and 1, 1, 1, or 1, 2, 4 and 7 in decimal form as inputs in the full adder circuit, then we only get the highest output. Otherwise, rest of the outputs are low. So we can write sum term as summation of m 1, 2, 4 and 7, right? As this is a sum of product form and these are the min terms, only for these inputs the output should be high, otherwise the output will be 0. And we can see for the sum terms only these inputs will give the high output and rest of the inputs give the low output. So we can write sum is equal to summation of n 1, 2, 4, 7 in terms of sum of product form and min terms. Similarly, you can write carry as C is equal to summation of n. See, this is 0, 1, 2, 3 and this is 5, 6, 7, right? 3, 5, 6, 7. So you can see that only for 3, 5, 6, 7 inputs the carry term gives the high output and the rest of the outputs are low. So this can be written as summation of n 3, 5, 6, 7. For only these four input terms 3, 5, 6, 7, the carry terms gives the high output and rest for the rest inputs it will give the low output, right? So we can write the sum is equal to summation of n 1, 2, 4, 7 and carry is equal to summation of n 3, 5, 6, 7. Now we can easily plot our decoder circuit using these two equations, sum and carry, right? So what is the decoder circuit? You know that for 3x8 decoder, if we give 3 coded input, that is 3 coded input, then we can get the 8 unique outputs of 8 bits, right? This is 8 unique outputs at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this is D0, this is D1, this is D2, this is D3, D4, D5, D6 and D7. This is 3x8 decoder, right? So if we give A, B and C as input, as we are converting full adder circuit, we are making full adder circuit using the decoder circuit, so we have to give this A, B and C as input. So if we give 3 coded inputs here, then we get 8 different unique outputs as of 8 bits, each of its 8 bits. So we can see from simply here that sum is equal to summation of m1 to 4, 7, or for only these inputs the output will be high. So we can write as 1, then take 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 2, this is 4 and this is 7, right? We can write these 4, 1, 2, 4, 7, it gives a high output. We can add them because it's a sum of product form. In the previous lecture, I have already told this, I have already shown this. This is sum, right? This is sum. Again, similarly, we can make the carry term also. This is 3, 5, 6, 7. So this is 3. This is 3. This is 5. This is 5. And this is 6. This is 6. And this is 7. This is 7. Right? This is 7. So this is 3, 5, 6 and 7. Right? So these are all are in the sum product form, and this is the carry. So this is the representation of a full adder circuit using the 3x8 decoder circuit. We can see that if we give the 001 as input here, then we get the 1 as sum and 0 as carry. If we give the 0 1 0 as input here, then we will get 1 as sum and 0 as carry here. Similarly, if we rest of the inputs give in this decoder circuit, then we get similarly get the output as we will get the as we have got the in case of full adder circuit. So similarly, this is the full step ladder circuit. So again, we have to build the full step ladder circuit using the 3x8 decoder circuit. Similarly, we can write as sum term. So we can write division is equal to summation of m. This is 0, 1, 2, 4, and 7. We can write division is equal to summation of m 1, 2, 4, 7, and we can write also borrow is equal to summation of m. For only these inputs, the output will be high. Rest of the inputs output is 0. So we can write as summation of m is equal to 1, 2, 3, and 7. Right. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is 7. So 1, 2, 4, 7 is the division term, and 1, 2, 3, 7 is the sum term. Right. So similarly, we can build the decoder circuit for this half circuit circuit. This is the decoder circuit. So 3 inputs are given here. That is A, B, and C. A, B, and C, and this is the 3 plus 8 decoder, right? This is the 3 plus 8 decoder, and we can get the 8 outputs here: D0, D1, similarly D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, and D7. This is D4, this is D5, this is D6, and this is D7, right? So we can see here that for division term, only 1, 2, and 4, 7 inputs gives a high output, and rest of the inputs give the low output, right? So for we can say that only 1, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 4, and this is 7. This gives the high output, so we can add them by putting the OR gate as this is sum product term, and we can write it is a division. Again, for borrow term, you can see that only 1, 2, 3, and 7 inputs gives a high output. So this is 1, this is 1, and this is 2, this is 2, 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 3, this is 3, and this is 7, right? So these are the odd terms, and this is the borrow. You see, if we give the 0, 0, 1 as input in case of ABC, if we give 0, 0, 0, 1 here, so you can see only D1 pin is active. As you can give 0, 0, 1 here, so in decimal equivalent 0, 0, 1 means 1, so only one D1 pin is active. You can see D1 pin is active, or borrow is equal to 1, and D1 pin is active means division is equal to 1. Right, so you can clearly see that if you give 0, 0, 1 input in this decoder, then you can get division is equal to 1 and borrow is equal to 1. Similarly, if we give all the inputs in case of in this decoder circuit, then we will get similarly output as we got the for full step ladder circuit. So these are the full adder and full step ladder circuit using the 3x8 decoder circuit. Now we will see the 5x32 decoder circuit using 3x8 and 2x4 decoder circuit. Now we will see the 5x32 decoder using the 3x8 and 2x4 decoder. So it's you see that it's very impossible to draw the 5x32 decoder because we need to give so many lines, 32 lines here, and 5 input bits here. It's obviously it's not impossible, but if we use the 3x8 and 2x4 decoder, then we can easily make the 5x32 decoder using the 3x8 and 2x4 decoder, because in present 5x32 decoder on original term 5x32 decoder is not present, or it's impossible to build a 5x32 decoder. So we have to build the 5x32 decoder using the 3x8 and 2x4 decoder. So you see that these are for the 3x8 decoder. This is for the 3x8 decoder cycle, and this is the 2x4 decoder. And you know that in 2x4 decoder, if we give 2 coded inputs, then we will give 4. It decodes 4 unique outputs. So this is the 2-bit decoder, and we get the 4-bit outputs here. And these 4-bit outputs acts as the activator point of these 4 decoder circuit. Right. So this is the activator point of this decoder circuit, this 3x8 decoder circuit. This is the activator point of this 3x8 decoder circuit. This is the activating point of this 3x8 decoder circuit. This is the activating point of this 3x8 decoder circuit. And so it's as it's a 5x32 decoder. You have to give 5 input here, and these 2 inputs is the first 2 inputs here, and these 3 inputs is given to this this 3% decoder circuit. Right, this is the RST 3-bit input here, and we have to give this RST input, similar RST input to all the 3% decoder. This RST, this RST, RST, right? These RST inputs are given to all these 3% decoder, and we get the 8 unique outputs here from this each 3% decoder circuit. So this is basically the block diagram of 5 plus RGB decoder. It is 3% and 2 plus 4 decoder. Now let's take an example. Suppose we have to given 1 0 0 1 0, right? We have to make 1 0 0 1 0 as decoder circuit. So which pin is active here? Which pin is active? Which pin is active here? So if we give 1 0 0 1 0 as input in this 5 plus 32-bit decoder, then from which pin we get the final high output? Because as you know that decoder circuits only give the one input, one output as high pin, and rest of the output pin as a low pin, right? So if we give 1 0 0 1 0 as the active pin, as the input here, then see that this is 1 0, right? First two pin is this P and Q. So this is 1 0. 1 0 means 0 0 0 1 0 1 and 1 0. 1 0 means in binary it is 2. So D2 pin is active, right? D2 pin is only active. Rest of the pins are 0. This is 0, this is 0, this is 1, and this is 0. As this pin is active, so only this decoder will be activated, and rest of the decoder circuit, rest of the 3% decoder are inactive state, right? Are in inactive state. Only this third decoder, as this third pin is high, so only this third decoder circuit is active here. And now we see the 0 1 0 as input. If we give next 0 1 0 as here, then we can see if we give 0 1 0 is here, then this is 0 1 0. 0 1 0 means in binary it is also 0 0 0 1 0. It's also 2, right? It's also 2. So you can see it's also 2. Only 0 1 2, only D18 pin is active here, right? So you can see that if we give 1 0 0 1 0 as input to this decoder circuit, then only D18 pin is active. Only we get D18 as high pin, and rest of the outputs are 0. So only one pin is active here, that is D18 pin. Only we will get highest output from the D18 pin, and rest of the outputs gives the low output, right? So if we similarly if we take 0 0, suppose 1 1 1 here, 0 0 1 1 here, then first two pins are 0 0. Then only first pin is active, right? First pin is high, rest of the pin are 0. So as first pin is high, then only first decoder is active. This first decoder is activated, and rest of the decoder circuit is in inactive form. So only first decoder circuit is activated. Next we will see the next three terms, 3 bits. That is 1 1 1. So as this 1 and 1, then we see that the decimal equivalent of 1 1 is 7. So only D7 pin is active. So that is D7 pin is active. So if we give 0 0 1 1 1 as input here, then only D7 pin is active, and rest of the pins are inactive state. So this is the all about 5 plus 32-bit decoder using 3% 2 plus 4 decoder. So in the next lecture we will start a new topic, that is multiplexer circuit. Multiplexer circuit is another combinator circuit. We will start the multiplexer circuit from the next lecture. Thank you.